Salutations YouTube, suite des aventures de The Dark Eye, Chains of Satinav, 5e épisode. Et nous sommes dans une grotte, à la recherche du spécialiste des fées.
This must have been used to illuminate the little grotto.
Cheminée, qu'on pourra ouvrir, je suppose, avec un...
That doesn't burn anymore. It's all charred and burned.
Ok, peut-être qu'il faudra mettre autre chose du coup.
Only charcoal.
Donc il a récupéré du charbon. Intéressant ça.
The candle has burned down to a stump.
What's that supposed to be?
It shows statues with swords. Perhaps a piece of art. What's that supposed to depict?
Turn it around.
There's nothing on the back.
No, I meant the other way.
What other way?
Oh, you have no sense for art at all.
On dirait une coquille d'escargot. Niche et bassin. Niche, on peut se déplacer là-bas.
Can you make out anything over there?
No, you?
No.
You'll have to find out.
Ok, bah j'y vais.
I'm not going in there. I might stumble upon a village of tiny folk.
Ok, bah j'y vais pas. On peut aller là-bas. Il y a un bocal ici.
That's one of those butterflies from the lakeshore.
Summerlings.
Or summerlings.
What's he doing in a display case?
Display case?
We have to free the summerling.
I can't reach it.
Hmm.
What's in there? Open it.
Oh, des tablettes.
What is this?
There's something written on this one that I can't decipher. Obscure symbol. I can't make heads or tails of this.
Celle-ci, oui, il peut. Oh putain. Un 4, 4 par 1, ok. x3, 2 x 4. T'as tous les symboles qui reviennent au moins une fois, sauf le 5-1. Ouais. Je vois pas trop à quoi correspond ça. Plus le trait, plus ça en fait. J'ai l'impression que ceci représente ensuite la conséquence de ce que ça va amener. Okay. Est-ce que si on fait cette combinaison là, on sait pas où on va faire, ça nous amène ça. Si on fait ça, ça nous amène des araignées. Si on fait ça, ça nous amène un truc bizarroïde. Je sais pas. Très bizarre. Ok. J'ai l'impression d'avoir fait le tour de cette grotte. Je peux parler à Nuri. Magie lumineuse de Nuri.
You're able to summon light, aren't you?
Only by night. I collect moonlight. There's no moonlight here, and it drains me something horrible.
Never mind then.
Ah, donc je peux pas
I'll have a
utiliser...
further look.
Je peux pas utiliser la magie de Nuri là-dessus. Cependant, est-ce que je peux...
Even if I get the wick out of there, this candle...
Cette bougie ne brûlera plus. Mais si je fais charbon...
I can't use this wood. It's all burned.
Ok, d'accord. Donc le charbon ne sert à rien. Et...
I've had better, right?
Ouais. Dans ce qui me semblait aussi, ça sert un peu à rien.
Come on, let's just go.
No, we'll get lost without direction.
Ah, ok, d'accord. Donc il y a tout à faire ici. Au moins, c'est intéressant.
What's that supposed?
It shows statues with swords.
Des statues
Perhaps a
avec
piece
des
of
épées.
art.
Très bien.
Only charcoal and... I can't carve anything out of that.
Il ne peut rien y tailler.
I can't think of it. Why on earth should...
Ouais. Et le dessin, à mon avis...
I could really use...
Ok. Salut Kéké. Ouais. Aussi incompréhensible que du chinois pour moi.
Can you make out anything over there?
No, you?
No.
You'll have to find out.
Quel est l'intérêt de... C'est sûr, il faut allumer ici.
I can't cut. No, what you... That doesn't... It's all charred.
Voilà. Tout est carbonisé.
This doesn't...
La fleur, on va pas la foutre ici quand même.
Why, that's not a vase.
Eh bah si. Comme quoi, c'est les pires idées qui fonctionnent toujours. GG à tous. Et là, on peut cramer la fleur?
The flower wouldn't last 5...
La fleur ne tiendrait pas 5 secondes, donc faut lui amener un composant particulier. Il y aurait pas de l'huile ou un truc comme ça? Parce que l'eau, ça servira à rien.
I can't use this. It's all burnt.
Ah, et si je le répare?
That's no help.
Ouais, c'est bien ce qui me semblait.
There's nothing missing.
Mhm.
Can you fix the can? We need some...
Where's the rest of it?
It melted.
Why don't you use rainbow crystals instead?
Cristaux d'arc-en-ciel? Mais de quoi elle me parle? Les cristaux d'arc-en-ciel? Est-ce que j'ai ça en magasin? Non, j'en ai pas. Il semble y avoir un feu éteint à gauche. Ouais, c'est ça, exactement. Et sur le feu éteint, j'ai récupéré du charbon. Donc ce charbon-là. Et malheureusement...
Only charcoal and ashes left.
Malheureusement, ce charbon est carbonisé. Et je peux pas le réparer non
This
plus.
doesn't yield.
Par contre, l'idée du... Alors, est-ce qu'il y a des trucs que j'ai pas vus? Fermer le coffre? Mais à quoi ça servirait de fermer le coffre? Y aurait-il un truc derrière? Non, je peux que l'ouvrir et le fermer. Sur la cheminée, j'ai récupéré ça. Non, il faut de la lumière, c'est sûr. Est-ce que si je brise le verre du papillon...
You must free.
Ok.
Do you always have to break things?
You wanted me to set it free.
But not like that. Things shouldn't be broken.
It's just a jar.
Yes, just a jar, but at some point everything will fall apart, and everything will be dark and grey.
Donc les fragments de verre. Et si on le répare?
Why don't you fix it?
This is the last time I'm...
That's what you said the day before
Nice!
yesterday.
Ok. Ben oui, c'est vrai, le papillon, la fleur, la lumière, tout s'explique. Très bien. Voilà, j'ai tout cassé. Ouais, mais j'ai tout réparé après, donc tout va bien. Du coup, maintenant, ça représente quoi, ça? Ça fait penser un peu au symbole qu'il y avait sur le dessin de tout à l'heure. Ah, merde, les fils. Ouais, ça sent les dessins qui vont se faire au fur et à mesure. Quoi? Ok. Ouais. Non, il y a un truc à faire. Une carte. Ouais, on dirait une carte. Mais je peux pas
What's that supposed to be?
It shows statues with swords.
reprendre des
Perhaps a piece of
statues.
art.
Peut-être qu'il faut reconstituer le dessin, mais par contre, je vois pas... Il y a peut-être des trucs à mettre sur le... Non, mais... Ah!
No time to experiment. No time. Gwynling would not. I'd better not. What?
Et si je prends un fil que je lis ici? Ouais. Ouais, ça va être compliqué. Étendre le linge. Non, mais je pense que c'est peut-être lié à la tablette. Mais alors pourquoi? 5 pour 1, 3 par 6, 2 par 4. Ah, alors attends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Il y en a combien? Il y en a 6, hein, je crois, de mémoire. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ok, d'accord. Et là, par contre, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Et est-ce que je peux faire un truc genre ça? Ici. Et ça, je peux le relier au même truc? D'accord. Non, il y en a 6. Il y a 6 cordes ici, et là, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mais admettons que c'est un ordre précis. Par exemple, ça, c'est... Tout en haut, un petit, il sort à peine. Attendez, je remets ça. Non, il y en a bien... Il y en a bien 3 sur les côtés. On les voit hein, quand je fais la loupe. Hein. 1, 2, 3... Ah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Et là-haut... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouais, c'est ça. Mais admettons. Et si il y avait un ordre précis? Par exemple, est-ce que le premier chiffre correspond au nombre de la corde? Et le deuxième chiffre correspond à la corniche. Donc ça veut dire que je dois relier, par exemple, la première corde. Ouais. Non mais ça n'a pas de sens. Bordel. Mais il y a des trucs à faire. Admettons, première corde, que je prends ici, que je lie à la quatrième corniche. Genre ça. Donc c'est bien 1 pour 1, 2, 3, 4. Donc ça me fait le 1 x 4, ici. Et là, 4 fois 1. Ça veut dire que... 4 fois 1. Donc la quatrième corde, ici.
According to the stone tablet, there's a copper mine there. I don't think the explorer will be there.
Ah! Et ça représente... Il a parlé de mine de cuivre. Et sur la tablette, ça représente bien une mine. Une mine! Très bien. Et donc ça veut dire que ici... Le sixième avec le troisième. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Donc
I
sixième.
think when you let two threads intersect, their shadow points to a place on the map.
So 2 threads at a time. Only two. Damn, I just don't know.
Ah, 2 fils où chercher. Ok, d'accord. Donc 6, 3. 6, 3 et... 2, 4. Ouais.
What's that supposed?
It shows perhaps.
Ça, ce serait quoi? 4-1, 2-4. Ok, let's go. 4-1. Et 2-4. Ah non, 4-1. My bad. 4-1. 2-4. Ouais. Il n'y a pas des trucs pour marquer le... Ouais, ça représente des... Mais ça me sert à quoi? Je vais pas les prendre en photo quand même. Bon, écoutez, 5-1, 3-6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 1. 3, 6. Et pourquoi sur la mine de cuivre, il a pété un câble en disant... Oh, c'était... C'était quoi 1, 4, 4, 1. J'avais fait 1, 4, 4, 1.
According to the stone tablet, there's a copper mine there. I don't think the explorer will be there.
Et pourquoi ça marche sur... Mais quoi? Putain, mais... Donc ça veut dire sur les autres, je me suis trompé. 1, 4, 4, 1. « 6, 3, 2, 4. » 6, 3, 2, 4. 6, 3, 2, 4. Donc c'est pas ça. Alors c'est peut-être le contraire. Donc ce serait 2, 6. Mince. 3, 6. Non, ça a pas de sens. Et 2, 4. Non, ça a pas de sens, ça va pas se croiser. Ah si, quoique. 4 et 2.
According to this stone tablet, there's an emerald spider nest there. I don't think the explorer will be there.
Ok. Ok, ok. Donc c'est pour ça que ça marchait avec la mine de cuivre.
What's that supposed?
It shows perhaps.
C'est pour ça que ça marchait, parce que c'était le contraire en fait. 1, 4, 4, 1, finalement en fait, c'est... Alors les 6 représentent finalement les cristaux et les 3 les cordes. Ok, d'accord. Donc ça veut dire que... Pour le troisième, donc c'est 4, 1. 4, 1. Et 2, 4.
If the numbers on the stone tablet are right, the fairy artifact must be there. I think I know where the explorer is now.
That's taking too much time. Come on, let's ask the imp.
Wait!
Oh no,
What's wrong?
there are orcs down at the lake.
Damn! They must have followed our tracks. We should hurry up.
Quoi? Ah non, 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 non. Bah on se casse là.
Well, to get to the fairy artifact, we have to go right first, then straight on, then left once? No, twice left, then 3 times straight ahead. Can you remember that?
Left, right, straight on.
I think we better copy the directions down. Nuri. I'll have a...
J'ai oublié. J'ai oublié, on est dans la merde.
Well, to get to the fairy artifact, then no, twice, then 3. Can you remember?
Left, right.
I think we better copy.
Il vaut mieux de noter les indications. Ouais, mais ah.
At least it's a... At least it's a... I can't cut...
Et si, pour noter les indications, je peux les noter dans une tablette vierge?
Obscure sim... I can't make...
Ah, non. Ça y est, on en a plus besoin de ça, donc on peut pas tailler des nouvelles
I'm not sure it's
indications.
even possible.
D'accord. Alors quoi faire? Mais on peut pas aller à gauche.
No.
Donc les orques sont là-haut, on peut plus revenir.
I think I know where...
Donc maintenant on sait où se trouve le chercheur, la cheminée on en a pas besoin. Ah, de l'eau dans le charbon qui nous permettent de tailler des choses, ouais.
It isn't gonna work.
Ah ouais, non mais je suis parti trop loin là dans mon explication.
Fire, water... Why would I... That doesn't... Well, of course not.
Ouais.
Not... Why on earth... No... It isn't...
Ouais. Bah on va pas y arriver de cette manière, hein, c'est sûr. On peut pas briser ça?
I hate
Je peux pas choper des fragments?
Such an odd...
Donc on va le réparer.
Why don't you fi...
this is the last time.
That's what you... Such an odd... I could read... It makes but... Only charcoal...
Quoi faire? Quoi récupérer, quoi manger, quoi... Je sais plus. Il faut que je note les indications quelque part.
What's that?
It shows stats. Perhaps a piece of art.
What's that?
It shows... Perhaps...
Et je peux pas regarder
I
le
better
truc.
not.
Vraiment là, c'est du séchage total, hein.
I need to focus.
Comment je pourrais faire? Je dois noter les choses. Non, ça sert à rien qu'il y aille comme ça. Les débris de verre non plus, ça sert à rien. Les tablettes, tout a été fait. Il y a un truc derrière Nuri, mais on peut pas le récupérer.
Nuri,
La magie lumineuse.
you're able to...
Only there's an.
Never...
Et là, on n'a plus rien à dire.
That's where the tablet...
Y a pas de choses en fait pour écrire ici. Aurais-je perdu? Serait-ce le game over?
Why should... I'll...
Garen, you have to promise that the explorer won't send me home.
J'ai rien
All
compris.
right, I promise. Right, straight ahead, twice left, 3 times straight ahead.
Ok. Fallait le mettre sur le charbon. Et je me disais bien que le charbon servait à dessiner, mais comme un con, je l'ai fait sur la tablette.
Come on, I know where we have to go now.
Let's go!
All hail the 12. Are you the fairy scholar?
by Fabulon's crown and Farendel's fingerweb. A fairy, in flesh and blood. Let me have a look at you, glistening maiden. What portal have you come through? Which world do you belong to? No, don't tell me. Tall and without wings, not a Ladifari. And no creek or tree on you, so neither a nymph nor a dryad.
I am Nuri. Nuri Dari Nelavanda. Can you help me so that I can use magic again? Without any pain and loss?
An inquisitive fairy. Wait, I have to focus my mind.
I want to stay in this world and wander free like the raven and live through adventures with Geron. Can you help me?
Only 3 times am I allowed to err.
Master Fairy Scholar?
Oh, another... Oh, a human.
My name is Geron. We've come to seek your counsel. You are the Fairy Scholar, right?
Giacomo Nauta, Sage of the Spheres, Temporal Analyst, and Fairy Scholar. That hits the nail on the head, I should say. But just one moment, young man. Please do not touch those fairy crystals, Nuridara Nelavanda. Interference, you know. Where were we, my boy?
Fairy crystals?
Nuri can't use magic in this world.
Don't touch under any circumstances.
Ok, donc je dois pas les toucher. Là, elle les touche.
Whoops!
Save yourselves!
Mais quelle boulette! Très bien. Ça te fait rire? Tu l'as tué! Quoi? Elle a l'air complètement tarée, là. Mais quoi? Et je comprends rien. Ok. Bon, il y a un sac à dos.
Out of reach.
Ah, mais il est là. Ok.
How could that happen? What's wrong? Do you have something in your throat? All right, Sage of the... And then you'll tell me what...
Ok, d'accord, je vais lui filer de l'eau.
Here, take a mouthful.
Oh, black fortunes. The fairy artifact. Millennia. Gone in a blink of an eye.
Quitter la grotte ou sauver Nuri? Attendez, j'ai un choix à faire, là? Ah non, non, c'est des chouettes questions.
We have to save Nuri. She's been cut off from us, and she seems to be in shock.
Am I surprised? She just had to touch the crystals. Your fairy has to find another way out.
But the orcs are on that side, and they've surely been following us. Nuri mustn't fall into their hands.
I can draw a safe passage back for her, but I'd need the notebook from my backpack.
Very well. The notebook it shall be.
Ah, mais on lui dit de pas toucher un truc, elle le touche et elle a l'air complètement stone maintenant. Elle casse les couilles, hein.
My notes. I need them to draw the directions for your ferry.
Ok. My notes! Ok, bon. Là, c'est les gravats. Oh, il y a des trucs à récupérer, là. Moitié de bâton.
Your stick is broken. The other half is lodged beneath this statue.
Cette moitié est coincée sous la statue. On va faire un effet de levier pour récupérer le bâton. Puis, une fois qu'on a récupéré le bâton, on récupère le bâton. Puis, on utilise on utilise.
Nuri, could you please? Well, good. Thanks.
Atial le mune du leval. Is mantrairelli. Is lera mantrairelli.
Quoi? Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce charabia? Ma parole, elle est complètement possédée.
I'd feel better if the stick had a barb. The life's work of the explorer might vanish into the abyss. And that's the kind of disaster I don't want on my conscience.
D'accord, il faut un crochet. Bras de la statue du chevalier.
The arm of the fairy knight.
Très bien. Bah de toute façon, j'ai pas le choix.
The stick fits perfectly into the hole left by the sword handle.
Let's go!
On molilla, Karen.
Ça te fait rire? C'est de ta faute, et lui, il va mourir, il tousse. Oh là là. Non.
I'll leave it closed. I don't want to have to deal with those things.
Ouais, on va lui rendre.
Here. This is for your fairy. The way out of the mountain. She must run to the mill that's marked here. That's where we'll meet again.
Ok. Tiens, attrape!
It's flying away.
Fairy interference. I'm afraid everything in here will crumble apart very soon.
I'm not leaving Nuri behind.
Of course not. I'll make new directions. But you will have to get them to her another way.
Hold on, Nuri.
Here's another sheet.
Ok. Et je dois trouver une autre manière de lui donner? Non!
It's flying away.
Here's another sheet.
Je vais lui faire gâcher toutes ces pages comme ça. Tiens, attrape! Non, non, il y a autre chose à faire du coup.
Why should I? No, this time. No. I'll keep. No. Out of reach. Are the items in there? I'm sorry. You have to know that.
Ok, et si je jette ça dans le panier? Tony Parker!
Follow the directions to the mill. You can't miss it. The way should be safe. Come, my boy. It's time to leave. So the seer wants
Parfait.
to get hold of Nuri Darin Elavanda. Satinav. History has a way of repeating itself.
What do you mean by that?
Once before, the seer abused fairies by making them play the harp for him, until they lost their magic and fell victim to the darkness.
Nuri called them sad fairies. The seer sent them to follow our tracks.
Possible. Quite possible.
Oui, qu'est-ce qu'il faisait à l'époque?
You fought alongside the king's heroes?
Hesinder forbid. I'd make a knight of miserable stature. When the young king asked me for help, the seer had long been in captivity, but I sealed the fairy gate in the stone oak forest.
So that was you?
For all time, the hardest decision in my whole life. But other fairies might have reached Andergast to play the harp.
How come you didn't find Nuri at the fairy gate back then?
There were rumors in those times that the heroes had saved a fairy from the seer's clutches, but nobody felt it necessary to introduce her to me before they let her go.
Le destin de Nuri.
Why Nuri? There must be other fairies somewhere.
A good question. What do you know about Nuri and her homeworld?
Nuri can't use magic, or she'll either die or lose her soul.
I see.
We hoped you could help us.
I'm afraid I'd have to know more about the world she came from.
D'un monde avec un portail.
Nuri never told me anything about
C'est
her
vrai.
background,
Perhaps she was scared.
of her home.
Or her past. The magic of the fairies can turn whole worlds upside down.
You mean Nuri's world might have changed since she's been here?
Well, that's why she came here in the first place.
Do you know where Nuri comes from?
I was never able to explore the world behind the stone oak forest portal. before I sealed it. But I have a theory. Nuri's home world might be the fairyland Narutvana.
Nairutvana.
A colorful place. A land of bliss.
That doesn't sound too bad, does it? I wonder why she refuses to go back there. Do you know more about the magic harp?
It can only be played by the hands of a fairy. A human, even the seer, would perish in the attempt. That's because it was built by fairies.
What for?
It must harbor great power. Power that suits the seer well. Unfortunately, its whereabouts are unknown. We could examine it further otherwise. The Academy of Magicians never broke their silence about it to me. I can't blame them.
But why is it in our world and not with the fairies?
That's one thing that must be discovered. There must be records of Andergast in the Academy.
On va parler du devin, du coup.
Did you know the seer?
No. But people told many stories about him. Rumors, you know?
What rumors?
That he had been born blind, yet touched by Satinav. Or cursed. He saw the future of others, but it was always death, mischief, and bad luck. Never any good or favorable things. Others claimed he was a warlock, driven by the desire to make his prophecies come true.
The seer once prophesied misfortune for me too. Is he trying to make that true also?
I am sure he has other goals. His own goals.
I don't know how long I'll be able to protect Nuri.
The burden you are carrying doesn't belong on your shoulders alone, Geron.
What do you mean?
Considering what he plans to do to Nuri, I will do everything in my power to help you.
Satinav. Satinav. The Raven mentioned the name once. Can you tell me more about Satinav?
You mean the steersman of the Barge of Time? The Irresistible? Satinav was a mighty demigod who descended to the underworld to conquer the Barge of Time. But the gods punished him for his sacrilege. Now he's chained to the helm of the barge for all eternity and watches the stream of time. He and he alone can see the past and the future, but not even he can change either of them.
Is that why we see the damage the ravages of Satinav cause everywhere?
Yes, yet the damage they cause is not the same in every world.
Changer le futur?
Is there really no way to change the future?
Future? Past? What do those words mean? Tomorrow becomes yesterday quite fast, doesn't it?
The seer has seen the future. Mine too.
Don't believe what every blind man claims to have seen.
My head is buzzing. If Nuri falls into the hands of the seer, she'll be doomed.
He'll force her to unleash dark fairy magic on Undergast.
But to what end?
He is a seer. It has to be related to the future. After all the things he did in the past, we have to expect the worst. Your mentor only saw one way to prevent it all from happening.
I cannot kill Nuri, not even if our world would be saved from doom by doing it.
Geron, I'll never allow even one hair on Nuri Daranella Vander's head to be touched.
I am prepared to do whatever it takes.
So why don't we take her back to her world?
Nuri ne veut pas partir ou le portail magique d'Undergast? C'est vrai qu'elle veut pas partir. Elle restait près de son portail.
Nuri doesn't want to go back to her world.
But that's the only way. No matter what she fears, you'll have to take her back there. Otherwise, she'll die.
Are there any other fairy gates? Ones that aren't as far away?
Those gates lead to different worlds in which Nuri would have to die. We cannot take that risk.
But haven't you sealed the gate to Nuri's world forever?
And it can never be reopened again. That's right, but there might be a second portal to Narutvana. It is said to be located in the Swamps of Lament, deep in the no-man's land of the Brinask Marshes.
Donc il y a un portail magique dans les marais.
Where exactly can I find this fairy gate?
There's a colleague of mine staying in Enqui. Meander Goswin. He has in his possession the crystal of Narutvana. It's a magic prism that points the way to the fairy gate. And it opens the gate as well. Or so I hope. In the meantime, I'll go to Andergast to research the whereabouts of the magic harp in the academy there. And who knows? Perhaps we'll find a way of rendering the harp harmless.
So it shall be.
Here, take these notes for your voyage. You will find Goswin's address, and all my knowledge concerning the fairy gate and the realm behind it.
I'm ready. Enqui, Meander Goswin, fairy prisms, swamps of lament, and soon Nuri will be home.
Wait. They say a mighty, very dangerous creature guards the fairy gate.
What kind of a creature, pray tell?
Its eye is said to petrify all living beings, just like a basilisk.
I was expecting as much. There's always a catch.
Ouais, quand même une créature.
How can I get past the guardian of the gate?
No one has ever returned to give an answer to that question. Cheer up. Your namesake, St. Geron, once fought against the Basilisk King.
He was the mightiest hero of all time, and he possessed the divine sword Seven Stroke.
There's a hero inside everyone.
Why don't you go to Enqui, and I'll research the harp in Undergast?
The magicians weren't exactly my friends back then, but do you honestly believe they'd let someone like you into the academy?
All right, forget it.
Now our ways must part, Geron. Protect Nuri's life for all it's worth. Take her back home where she can be happy.
You have my thanks for everything. Wish me luck.
You will find your way. We'll meet again in Andergast.
Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est joli. Très bien. Bah, que d'aventures. Des bisous YouTube. À la prochaine pour le prochain épisode.